Okay. I know, 5 freaking days. Big multi-attempts for worlds? Nah, I'm not gonna do any more. I'm just gonna do small ones. Oh my god. Cringe. I'm just doing 3x3 with 3 style to warm up. Auto alignment is so annoying sometimes. I swear that magnet strength like made the cube +2. It's a trash cube. Oh. New Rubik's Speed Cube? How new is it? That one's been around a while, right? Unless they just came out with a new one. Yang or Xuanyi? I feel like probably Yang. Wow, nice. That was 10 to 9. What's up, Charlie? Is your mic so bass boosted? I don't think it is bass boosted. I have a pretty deep voice. Filters. I just have the gain turned up. Is it louder than normal right now? Maybe I'll turn the gain down a little bit. Oh, it seems like it's redlining a lot. I just turned it down a little bit. Thanks, Enda. We were waiting all day for this stream. Hopefully the mic is not too bad now. That is weird. I didn't change anything about it since last time. I did do a Zoom call today, and maybe that somehow changed the settings on it? I don't know how that would happen. It's so loud when you slam your cube. The mic is attached to a different table than the table I'm slamming the cube on. A quick 2x2 blind tutorial. No. I can't explain that in like less than like 10 minutes. And I'm not gonna take 10 minutes out of my stream right now to teach you 2 blind when tutorials exist for how to do that. I'm going to check the stream really quick just to make sure it doesn't actually sound like crap.
2x2, a quick 2x2 block.
I don't know how that's like super loud. Oh, that did do that. Why did that happen? These are not attached to the same thing. Maybe the cord? I don't know. Well, I turned it down. Maybe it's better now. I think it's fixed. Okay. What's up, Evander? Thank you. World record at Worlds would be pretty cool. Obviously, pretty unlikely, especially just given higher nerves at Worlds, but we'll try. Shoot. Thanks, Charlie. Yeah, 10 blind took me many years, many seasons of attempts. Will I win 5 blind? Very unlikely, but anything's possible. I'm gonna do 9 cube attempts, yeah. I do really want to do like small multis today, because it's been a while since I used the 2 palaces that I plan to use for Worlds, and I want to do like 9 cube attempts with those today and tomorrow, and then I won't touch them until Worlds, which is Thursday for the first attempt. So that'll be 5 days of not using those rooms at all that I'll use for the first attempt. Could win 10 blind? Yeah, let's do 10 blind at Worlds. Got first 5 blind mean today? Nice, dude. That is not easy. Five-hour flight? Dang. Well, at least you live in the US. A lot of people going to Worlds have like 12 plus hour flighting, 12 plus hours of flying. What do you place on the big blind psych sheets? I think I'm 3rd for 5 blind and like 8th for 4 blind. But 4 blind is funny. It's like very concentrated around the like low 120 PR thing. But 5 blind, I'm like, I think 4th on the psych sheet is Tripodi with like 317, and I'm 3rd with 258, and then it's Ryan Eckersley and then Stanley, obviously. 4 blind, I think I'm 8th. Yeah, I'm 8th with 123, and then 3rd is Daniel Wallen with 116. If we rank by average, I'm 5th on the psych sheet, which might be a better way of ranking, honestly, if you're trying to like gauge most likely podium. But yeah, still, I think podium for 4 blind, like, it's doable for me, but it's pretty unlikely. Multiple people would have to like do pretty bad. I'm just gonna do a few more of these. This is really annoying. Surely you get an insane scramble and pull 1-0x PR single on 4-blind and podium. If I got an insane scramble, everyone else would too, so... But also, my PB, my overall PB is 119, so yeah, unlikely. Cringe. Wow, nice sack. I don't know what your age is, but that just like makes me almost like 100% sure that you're like 15. It's like peak 15-year-old behavior. I wish I could go back to that. I guess I could go back to that. Nothing's stopping me, but my metabolism is stopping me. Would you and the top people be put in the same group for 4-blind? Yes. There's only one group. It's one round of 4-blind. And we all go at the same time. Pretty sure. Actually, maybe not. No, there would be multiple groups actually. But everybody in the top would be in the same group. Sorry, I forgot. There's definitely multiple groups. Yeah. But yeah, it's just one. You are 15? That's so funny. I guessed it. Tips to memorize more cubes for multi 16/17. Literally just practice. It's just practice. Ugh, that scramble was horrible. Just practice is unsatisfying, but like it is really just that. Especially like I can't really answer anything besides just practice when I don't know like what you're doing. Like I need to know details to know like what to suggest to do differently, you know? So without knowing that, I just say just practice. I was freaking talking while tracing and I just like had to completely retrace when there was 7 seconds left. What cube should I main? Been thinking for a while. Wait, what event you mean, or what cube? I'm confused. ESPN streaming Worlds on day 2? Nice. That's fun. Yo, nice. I should still be alive, Ben. GL with the attempt. These streams are great. Thanks, Luke. Seems like you've controlled V11 pretty nicely now. Yeah. It's still a little fast, but definitely a lot better. Oh my god. Unfloatable 11 Alger. Alright, 2 more. Ooh. Oh my god. Dude, give me fucking... I hate that. Oh my god. Those 9 algs floated to freaking 8. Ugh. And I had a 4 mover. The freaking float was a 4 mover. Just massive choke. It's really annoying. An event? Oh. I mean, it totally depends what event you like most. Try them all. Have you tried them all? Okay, dude, we're doing 5 blind. Jesus. Yeah, sometimes I just can't turn, and it's like just completely it's completely my fault, not the cube at all. Like my fingers just become randomly like so clumsy, and I just can't do a turn without getting my fingers in the way. I think I'll just do 5 blind and then small multis and then see what I want to do after that. Pure 3x3 skewed, 2x2, 3x3 one-handed. I mean, do whatever you think is most fun. That's all there is to it. For M2, do you have any tips for the algs I and S? I don't know what those are because I don't use SPEFs. Yeah. Also, I don't even really remember M2 algs, so, and I don't really know what you're asking for, like tips executing it or something. Like, I don't know. Wow. Okay. Good first solve. Sub PR. Let's go. Oh yeah, I wanted to do mean of 3, best of 3. So that's a good start. Let's do that. Because I want to like help myself feel like I can get 1 success out of 3 if I really want to, like with some pressure. Algs on that was I think it was 9 alg X centers and 11 plus, so pretty sure it was 9x. Let's see. That was a really solid solve. I don't think it was lucky. Just like good think ahead, good memo. X centers. Miss scramble? Did I do this right? C2Y. That. Z prime. That's so weird. This is nothing like not even close. Well, I think it was, currently my full-time job is cubing, yeah. Also, thanks guys. Sorry, I just caught up on chat. What's up, Hime? Wow, a lot of chat messages. What do you average on Megaminx? Like 120, because I don't practice. FU and BD. Yeah, I don't remember the algs for those. Yeah, I think cubing is my full-time job right now, I'd say. So I think it was 9, 11, never forget. So 31 plus 11. That was 42, yeah. When you streaming again, I might go. Probably around like 4 tomorrow. PST. I really don't understand how I misscrambled that so bad. I feel like the scramble got lost somehow. Like the one recorded with the time was not the same scramble, like at all. Yo, nice, Cubert. 4 AM PTSD. Yeah. What's up, Daydream? Daydream 5. Oh, Alex rated me. I just saw that. Thank you. My birds are singing along with yours outside the window. I have an owl that likes to hang out outside my window now. It's pretty cool. I haven't seen him today, but he's been around like every day for the past couple weeks. Okay, sorry. I am delaying. Alg's 42, pretty sure. 20 plus 11 alg wings. Wings were nice. That always helps because I had no cycle breaks and then it was 11 algs and you just immediately know that you're good. And then it was 11 alg 3 blind, yeah. Yep. Oh, I'm only supposed to take down best of 3. Oops. Forgot about that. Alright. So I don't have to worry about this mean of 3, because I already got one, but we'll try. Your Eastern? Eastern is EST. It's 3 hours ahead of PST, Pacific Standard Time. It's basically the time we have in the West Coast. Triple DNF 4 blind and 5 blind today, but center comms are going better. Nice. Not triple DNFing nice, but nice that centers are getting better. Oh, you're not going, he may rip.
That scramble, well, it wasn't that bad. It was kind of average, but I took for freaking ever looking for a wing cycle, like 30 seconds probably. What's up, Nikolai? Yeah, two different extremes. That's just, it's like exactly what I was just saying about the wings from the last solve. It was, that one was 11 algs with no cycle breaks. And I was immediately like, oh,
I don't even have to worry about looking for anything else. This one was this one was 10, or it was 11 algs, but it was like before cycle breaking, but it was 21 targets, which I don't know. I think you have to have a solved piece for that, so I had to check. The last one, the 11 algs I got, was 22 targets. 22 targets without cycle breaks, you just immediately know. Thanks, Retro Lee. But yeah, this one, just barely not enough targets for me to just be able to stop tracing, so I had to look around, and it took me for freaking ever, dude. Oh my god. I'm switching cubes after this. So slow, dude. That's crazy. A 306 feeling that slow is so funny. My PB mean of 3 is so bad, dude. What is happening? My PB mean of 3 is 311. I just got a freaking 314 with a 340, dude. That's so stupid. Getting a good mean is so hard. What version of V11? I got the 20 magnet ball core maglev UV1, and I really like it, so that's all I can say. How long is learning full 3-blind UFR UF only? It totally depends on the person and how much time you put in every day. Are you planning on pulling the plug on no more multi sometime soon? Or are you just going to continue doing small attempts? Yeah, it's just small attempts from here on out. And I think I'll do like my small attempts with my first palace today, small attempts with second palace tomorrow, and then that's the last time I'll use those 2 palaces because those are the ones I'm using at Worlds. Roll the 257. Yeah. I mean, yeah, I could roll for a good AO5, but my PB AO5 is 314, so I would literally have to roll the 217 or 257 or get something better than that. My 5-blind buffers are UFR corners, UF midges, UFR wings, UBL X centers, UL plus centers. Yeah, Tao, that's like what I was doing before I got 60 points earlier in the week. Like, I hadn't done any big attempts in those palaces for a while, and I was only doing small attempts. And honestly, that was what I did, like, basically before a lot of my really good official results. Just pretty much only doing small attempts in the palaces. Because I feel like not touching them for a long time sounds good, but you may actually get like a little rusty with the palaces. Yeah, exactly. Like a room error, yeah. It's funny I say that too, because I made a room skipping mistake on attempt 1 at North American Champs last year, and I still got a 61 out of 64. What version of V11? I just answered you. 9 cubes equals small. I mean, I can do it in under 5 minutes, so it is kind of small. I think that scramble was decent. I once again took a pretty long time looking for a separate cycle on wings, and it ended up being a 3 cycle from UFL that I just visual memoed basically, or just remembered the case. But 3-blind was 10 to 9. So wings were 11 to 10. Wow, that was a good scramble. 8 alg plus centers, and then I think 10 alg X centers, or maybe I think it was 11 alg X centers. Yeah. So that's 19, 11, 30, 40 to 38. Wow. This one I think was just like 42. This one was 42. Or wasn't it? Yeah. 42. That is 124 minus 2. Okay. What's up, Alicia? Do you use parts of your palaces for smaller attempts? Do you have smaller palaces for things like 4-blind, 5-blind? For 5-blind, I use a separate palace that's in Skyrim. For 4-blind, for whatever reason, I just like landed on using like one specific part of my second multi-blind memory palace for just 4-blind. I don't know why I do this, but it turned into like the only part that I use for 4-blind, and I don't want to like bother getting used to using other things for 4-blind, so I only use that. It's 5 a.m. I don't know why, but I don't want to sleep, and I'm here on your stream. That's funny. That's a Alex Bots behavior right there. We'll start learning today for nationals in December and use Orozco. Any tips? I don't know, just drill with blindtrainer.com and just practice, like do like a kind of a like, I don't know, a practice regimen, like an hour a day or something, and like set a goal for a specific time for each set. Okay. Might have just made a slice mistake. Dang it, dude, I knew it. Slice mistake. That was a pretty decent scramble. I think that was... yeah. I think that was 8x. No, it was 9x, 10 plus 12, 10, 4 to 3. So 41 to 40. Oops. Do you get your memo mixed up in Fine Blind sessions since you only use Skyrim Palace? Nah, it's too short term. That used to happen, I think, more, but given that I only 2-pass and attempts are like 3 minutes, it really doesn't stick for very long. I can even like do a session like earlier in the day and then do another session later in the day and it won't be a problem really. It does maybe make it like slightly harder for me to make memos stick. Because I have noticed, like, if I don't use these, like, if I, like, I've been doing attempts with these same rooms every day for a while now, and if I gave it, like, 2 days without using these rooms at all, and then did an attempt with these rooms, it would probably be like, it would feel very easy to make it stick. Like relatively easy, but I don't really need that. What in centers happened there? I had an F2 setup for an alg, and I felt myself make a slice, but I wasn't sure, so I didn't try to fix it. I felt like maybe I made a slice mistake, but yeah, I just didn't know. And that was when I said, like, I might have just made a slice mistake. It was like very 50-50. What word do you use for UO? The good words that I use for that are pseudowudo, Bruno, burrito. Burrito's probably the best one. You can also... I started out just using UO, like somebody saying, like, you owe me. Like... YOU space OWE. Doing a 5 blind where you force the most cycle breaks for centers possible. Use That's actually pretty good. If I didn't already use oops. It feels too similar. Whoa. So annoying. I just had like such a bad lockup that like I did like a multiple extra wide moves and then lost orientation. Fuck this cube. Get out of my face. Did you guys see that? Literal 2x2, 2x3, wait, 2x3 block, yeah. On one face. That was, I think that was 9 alg X, 8 alg plus. The rest was actually kind of gross. So it wasn't super lucky, but still, dude, that is so annoying. And now I have DNF, and I feel like I have to go safe. Gan, do not fail me now. I'm gonna have a huge cube cleaning out session soon, maybe like tomorrow morning. Maybe it'll make the VIN good again. That sounds like the horrible, unmemorable crap I'm prone to using. It's funny because I use that, and I've used it for forever, and it always works for me. People rely too much on visualizing, I think. Yeah, I'm going to start 11 blind again, for sure. I'm going to say that was probably... I think that was actually 41 to 40. Because it was 11 to 10, 3 blind, 12 wings, and then 9, 8. 9 and 8? Yeah. Wait, 9 and 8, yeah. That is 2 less. 1 less. So it's 40 to 39. Rely too much on visualizing. I'm in this text and I don't like it. Justified delete? Oh, delete the solve? No, I'm not deleting it. I never delete. Unless it's like I got interrupted or something. Like something that would actually get me an extra in a comp. That sucks. I forgot one pair. Had to guess. How do you flip 2 inches on 5x5? M prime U, M prime U, M prime U, 2. M U, M U, M U, 2. Gainer Vin at Worlds, I forgot what he said last time. I said last time that I don't know because I haven't decided on a main. Also, I triple DNF'd rip. What's up, Abhijit? Session averages for sprint events like 2x2 are scuffed because every time I get a 10+ second solve, you never intentionally DNF. That's like me on 3 blind. A lot of people, I think, intentionally DNF or just like delete solves or they forget memo or something. I'll just sit and try to remember it, and if I do, I'll get like a 40, and that just like destroys my overall mean. Do you know of any top-level big blind solvers who changed primary buffers after they became fast? Yes. I mean, I think a lot of people like switch to UF centers, like both center buffers UF, which is kind of funny because there's like pretty much zero evidence that UF is better than the other U layer buffers, and if anything, UF might actually be worse. But a lot of people like switch to UF just because like UF edges and UFR corners seem to be best. So they thought like, oh, UF centers must also be best, but it's just not. Let's hope that doesn't happen at Worlds. Yeah, it's funny getting 3 successes in a row and then 3 DNFs. Love that. If I don't use the VIN and I don't have a crazy lockup, probably won't happen, I hope. I think UBL is better than UFR. UF and UB are for all purposes equal. I can't say anything definitive. I know I talked to Stanley recently, and he straight up told me that he thinks like UF is not the best. Like UF and UFR centers are not best. So it's just funny. Yeah, a lot of people switch to that. That scramble was horrible, dude. Have I done any 4-blind? Not today. But, I mean, I have done a lot in the last, like, week. That scramble, I'm pretty sure, was 11 for both. Wait, what? No, yeah. I think it was 11 for both center types. And 13 wings, 10 midges, 5 to 4 corners. So it's really bad. 22 plus 13, 35 plus 11, 46 to 45. It's very bad. Good X center scramble? Are you talking about the one I was just doing? I didn't do multi today, Abhijit. I was actually at Summerfest at my old school today to meet teachers. One of the German cubers is now teaching there. Oh, cool. Anyone I would know? 10 midges? Oh, sorry. I meant 6. Yeah, the scramble was not good. 4 blind, I'm probably averaging like 135. I have really good accuracy on 4 blind lately. My accuracy is like 60%. And yeah, like at 60%, I'm probably like 140. But if you take like my best of 3, like my average best of 3 is probably like low 130. Oh, okay, Alex. Okay. This might be the last one if it's a DNF. Move on to 9 cube attempts. was a horrible scramble, dude. That's a really good time for that scramble. I'm gonna look at that. What was it was 10 3-blind, but 14 to 13 for wings. 10 plus, I think 11x. Let me look. I don't know what's happening. This is not even close to the correct scramble. Am I mis-scrambling like every single time? I normally have good scrambling. I don't get it. I feel like it's not saving the right scrambles. Something's happening. This is so confusing. Whatever. I think that was 21, 35. I think that was 45 to 30 to 44, I mean. That's pretty good. I'll go again. Oh, that's funny, Alex. It's crazy how much battery this thing has. It's been at 2 out of 3 bars for like weeks. That's about where I'm at, but with better accuracy. In 4-blind? You mean I have better accuracy? Or you do? Is your 4-blind / 5-blind memo coherent at all? Mine is just saying words. It's pretty coherent, yeah. I make like memorable stories. Oh yeah, I'm not even staffing worlds. We don't have to worry about that. Stingrays. The Vin 4 is good. Yeah, I still use that. I need to clean mine though. Mine is really gross. You have better accuracy as was at like 4 out of 12. You were at 4 out of 12 today. 6 of those were 2x. That's funny. I mean, unfortunate. $125, $128, $132, $132. Nice. We can check my session after this. I think my 4-blind session is looking pretty nice. I think it's like 140 overall mean, like at right around 60% with like 70 solves or something, which is pretty good. Dude. Dude. Did I not do UFUR swap? That was a one move mistake during corners. And I think I also didn't do UFUR swap. Trying to picture it. Well, that's stupid. That was a really nice scramble, and then I had a gigantic pause for one plus center pair. Very unfortunate. This is my 4-blind session right now. 42 out of 73, 140. I've had my fair share of sub 130s, but they're not super common. I got very close to PBA 05, which is 131. Didn't do the wing swap. That is a very silly mistake. Alright, let's do 9 cube attempts. Oh my god, Alex. Monka S. Can't sub 4 5-blind though. I'm too slow at memo. IDK how you get 120 with better quality memo. Dude, that's like me thinking about Stanley's memo. Stanley, I know at least like at the last comp, or the Multimate PBQ, he was saying he's been 2-passing mostly, and he memos 2-pass like sub 50 frequently. It's like, I'm pretty sure he makes coherent memo too. Yeah, Bruno, I think it was probably really fast memo, probably like around 120. Very unfortunate to throw that away. Easy sub 3 potential. Right after a 308. That would have been cool. Pretty curious how this is gonna go. I have like not really any idea. About to use a Palace that I haven't touched for 5 days. It was the one, I think I'm gonna use the one that I used for the 62 out of 64 last week. Or earlier in the week. Wouldn't it be crazy if you're just faking it this whole time somehow? Are you talking about me or Stanley? That would be very crazy. But yeah, I mean, I've seen it in the flesh. I would bet money, like a lot, that it's real. I asked Stanley before and he says his 2-pass doesn't review wings, just XCM, so that's part of it? Oh. Huh. Okay. I didn't know that. I swear when I talked to him, he said he reviews everything. But maybe that's what he means by everything, I don't know. Why do you scramble with orange front, yellow top? That's my orientation. Alright, I'm closing this window. It's so freaking loud. Let's go. I got Bakeberry. Okay, do not forget to check the Bakeberry later. Tornado is missing a magnet? What? That's so weird. Okay. 9 cubes. Let's... Oh yeah. Gain timer is still connected. I'm going to just do this. Oops. Did not mean to start it. Okay. Okay. Really good start. Nice. Whoa, Ben. Hell yeah. That's sick. I also got an N out of N. $10 p.m. attempt using same palace as yesterday. Wow, man. That's awesome. What was your PB before that? And is that like the most number of cubes you've tried? I can't remember what you said. $36 out of 38? Oh, okay. It's pretty crazy to get an N out of N on something that's like basically maxing out for you. It'd be like me doing 69 out of 69. My PB with 9 is 442. I think. Yeah, 442. So that was pretty good. Very solid attempt. It'd be cool. Like going into doing 9 cube attempts, I was telling myself like I just really want to try to be like consistently like maybe like averaging 7 to 8 out of 9, and not having to like pause for getting cubes a bunch and stuff like that. That's the hope. So yeah. Something like that is better than I expected, but cool. 37 feels safe. Been doing sub-hour for a while now. Oh, okay. Yeah, I guess if you're trying to improve as fast as you can, I would have been doing like 40 plus at this point, I guess, for you, but whatever you want to do. Thanks, Matt. Okay, we go again. No dupes. Damn. That was very slow. That is one move during corners. Oh, I had like a lot of weird lockups during this. Makes sense that I DNF'd it. Well, 8 out of 10, or 8 of 9 is decent, but that was really slow. I don't like the time, but it's okay. Worlds is my comp. It will be mine after I win. Multi-blind means when. I don't know if it should even be a thing, unfortunately. What do you think the human limit is for multi-blind? I have no idea. I definitely think people will be doing over 100 eventually. If multi-blind like gets more and more popular, I definitely think people would be doing like 120 eventually. But oh, this might be a duplicate, dang it. Oh, it's not. Okay. But that's a big if. In 10 years, I could see the record being like in the 80s. I don't know about in the 80s actually. I could see the record maybe in 10 years being like mid 70 points. Yo, nice Hime. Would be consistent with other events. Why not? I thought we literally just talked about this recently. The why not is literally just because 3 attempt multi-comps almost never happen. Like, I'm one of the biggest multi-enjoyers in the world, and I go to shit tons of multi-comps relatively, and I get like 1 mean a year, probably on average. Thought you were gonna say 80, 85 maximum. I mean, if I like went absolutely ham, I could probably get to the 80s. So just imagine like an actual prodigy who starts out with multi-blind when they're like 5 and has like Tommy Cherry turning and tracing. FMC means also never happened. This is just so not true. And FMC is so much easier of an event to hold. This is just a bad argument and you know it. probably wrong. It's so annoying. Dude, I feel like I forgot this whole cube. Dang. Oh. Remembered corners. Dang it. I don't think I got it. Frick. That's annoying. That was very bad. I love when people argue things with me and then after wasting my time with the argument go, I don't actually really care about this topic. So annoying. Damn. Back to doing first palace small temps. Seems like I'm only good at 8 out of 9. That's pretty good. Did the guy who taught you how to solve Rubik's Cube know you've beaten a world record? Yes. Thanks, Quinn. Your 8 out of 9 PB is like a minute faster than 9 out of 9? Damn. That's kind of annoying. Oh yeah, I recognize you from the profile picture now, Quinn. Thanks. I am somewhat tall. And I guess I'm somewhat chill. Couldn't you filter WCA results by year? Thought that was possible. Not that I know of. I feel like somebody might have made a tool for that at some point, right? But I'm not sure. That was 4 DNFs? Yeah, 5 out of 9. Ew. Am I just gonna like keep getting worse as the session goes on? I hate this. I mean, I want multi-means to be a thing, but I totally understand the argument to not have them, so that's what I responded to you. That might be wrong. Oops. Damn it. Weird cube in there where I mistraced edges in a way on this cube. I mistraced edges in a way that it was completely different than what it should have been, and I had to just like basically one pass edges on the review. Yo, what's up, Taslin? Oh, dude, I just saw that Matt subbed with Prime. Thank you, Matt, for the sub. Sorry, I didn't see that. I'm not listening to alerts. And Alex reminded me to drink water. Yum. I want to stop freaking pausing. Do we actually believe that multi-means would exist more often if it became recognized? Like, really? Like, it's not like them being recognized would mean it's like an easier event to hold. It wouldn't change anything about whether or not the event is easy to hold. And I really doubt, like, demand for multi-attempts would go up because of means being recognized. So, like, what is actually changing that would make it so that more 3-attempt comps are held? What's your recommended buffer learning order starting from UFR? Like for floating, you mean? UF, UB, UR, UL, FR, FL, FD, BD, DR, DL, and UFR, UFL, UBR, UBL, RFD, FDL. What's up, Shroomsy Knight? Multi-exclusive comps with a mean of 3 format would pop up more like FMC right now. I just don't know why you think that is the case. Like, why would that happen? As an organizer, I would definitely be a lot more keen to do 3 attempts instead of the usual 2 at my blind comps. Like, why do you not do 3 as it is? Is it just because, like, are you not doing 3 because means don't exist? Like, what? We just, like, it's so silly to act like multi would just turn out exactly like FMC turned out. We cannot paint these things as the same. They are not the same because they're both 1 hour. What's up, Z-Mize? I mean, I don't think there's harm in... Well, there kind of is harm in implementing it if some places get 3 attempts and other places don't. Like, it is extremely rare for there to be 3 attempt comps, like, anywhere near where I live. And I really don't think that would change if, like, means were introduced. Like, the reason they don't have 3 attempt comps is because it's, like, not feasible. And I've talked to organizers about this all the time, and I've organized comps. It's just like, if you're gonna have all blind events, it's extremely difficult to have 3 attempts in 1 day, and having 2 days is super hard because getting a venue is difficult. And so, like, yeah, maybe Alex can say, like, oh, I would organize more 3 attempt comps. It's like, okay, good for you. I wouldn't get any, so that's the harm, you know? Dude. I had to just totally guess on that. So annoying, dude. Why did I DNF this one? Oh, I was a little unsure about this one, but this is not how I would expect to DNF it. I think I inverse comm this one, actually. Right. Isn't that like literally in the WCA mission statement, Alex? Like fair and equal? Alright, I'm gonna do like one or two more. Thanks, Taslin. Is it fair and equal to take away that option from other areas because your area struggles with them? Who's taking something away? It doesn't exist. Can you take away something that doesn't exist? Thanks to the GL Dilly Dogs. Should I go to bed? It's 11:30 for me. Depends what time you want to wake up. And Alex, yeah, I feel like that is fair and equal anyways. like your hypothetical, while it doesn't exist, it doesn't apply because we're not taking anything away. That would be fair and equal. If one area can't do something and other areas can, I mean, yeah, that would make things more fair and equal. I feel like the background between taking it away and adding it is similar enough. Oh, I don't agree. I think you're just straight up wrong. Need to wake up at like 8? I would probably go to bed soon then, yeah. You're wrong, I win. Argument over. Wow, what? That is so weird. Made like a huge exec mistake on that and I didn't even feel like I did. How do I keep DNFing freaking 3-blind, dude? It's so dumb. My memo's really slow right now, too. Can't even remember what I ate for lunch yesterday. Trying to remember what I ate for lunch. Oh, I didn't have lunch. That's why it's hard to remember. I think I had like a protein bar. Solving every single puzzle I have on stream. Nice, dude. Alex, this is not the argument I'm making. I'm not saying, oh, my area is the standard that we should base every regulation on. You're strawmanning me. Someone asked, what is the harm? And I answered them. Like, it's pretty clear. The harm is that, like, there are going to be a lot of areas that don't get anything. I'm really tired of this conversation. Can we stop? The solving method, 3 style. What's up, Abid? Fave Cuber, thanks. My main blind cube for 3-blind right now is the Waylong B11. I got it recently and it's really good. Okay, I'm gonna try to actually memo fast this time. That's annoying. One move. Massachusetts. I like your AI profile picture. Just kidding, I don't actually. Sorry for not 9 out of 9ing, Taslin. Yeah. I thought I might have made a one move mistake on this one. Dude, I'm getting too used to the Weilong V11 where it's like impossible to lock up. What's up, John? I think I'm going to do 3 blind now. That's enough 9 cube attempts. Those were okay. There was, I mean, the first one was really good. 452. Taslin, you missed the 452. You wanted 9 out of 9s and you got here too late. Conditioned inaccurate turning, I know. I'm turning into one of them. Oh shoot, dude. Please, 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 please. Oh my gosh. I forgot to check my freaking bakeberry. It did not get eaten by metal weeds. Let's go. Oh my gosh. Oh, that's your email, John. It's been like 1 day, 2 days. 3 blind one-handed, I'm good. My green rot? I don't have green rot yet in this sack. Factory games? Like Factorio? I don't really know much about them. I probably shouldn't. Dang it. What? I think I did an extra comment. I think I actually did it right the first time. I really shouldn't get into more games. Yeah, I'm not even going to check those out. Alex. I actually feel like my AO12 is beatable at this point. I feel like my exec has improved a lot with this cube. I love that I get a lockup right like that right after saying my exec has improved. That was a weird alg. RFD, FDL, UFUR parity. Ew, dude. Never comment on things going well. I can't enjoy things anymore. My 3-blind PB is 12.04. The version of the V11, also, yeah, what's up, Ragnar? The version of the V11 is the 20 magnet ball core maglev UV one. I hate that it has so many things I have to say what version it is. Is there another name for that version? I'm lubing the cube. Haven't lubed in a while. Just call it Graham's version. Okay. You've got one in your cart now? Nice. Literally so excited for Worlds? Me too. You could just say 20 magnet ball core. None of the other ones have 20 magnets? Okay, I was too lazy to look up whether or not that was the case. So I'll just say 20 mag. Nice. The lube is doing a perfect job. First major championship, that is very hype for first major. Just learned blind and can't learn the pieces. If you just learned, it's always hard in the beginning. You just have to practice. It's very difficult at first, and you just get better and better every day. What? Rip. I feel like I haven't been DNFing. No, I got successes on those. Thanks, Cube2 Ishan K. Couldn't remember corners, guessed something, and then knew it was wrong. I think I made an exact mistake already anyways. No time list? Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Turn it off for multi because it's kind of useless. But at least the timer is on, right? Yeah. Had a 3 twist on the D layer, so I did two RFD comms, but confused me for a second. RDL algs are kind of weird. Like the case I had was RFD, DBL, RDB, and it's just like that. but I don't know why it like messes with my muscle memory for some reason. How can I reduce pause between nod down and first alg? I am honestly not sure. I have that issue sometimes where I like think for too long at that point. Transitioning from edges to corners is just like think ahead. Like you just have to force yourself to think ahead, but in order to do that, you have to like make solving edges feel pretty brainless, like very automatic, which like I don't know, you could do a lot of edge only solves maybe, but that doesn't like help you get into the habit of trying to think of corners when you're finishing edges if you do edges only solves. So you just kind of have to like be mindful of forcing yourself to do that. Nice. Sub PR single 8 algs. Upside down Niklas? Pretty much, yeah. Ooh. That was 9. Mindfulness minute. I missed that. Good mean. How's your think ahead? Where are your thoughts? Do not let them fall behind. You're too good at this, Taslin. Sheesh. That was 10. Good AO5. Dude, what's happening right now? 1683 AO5. God damn, that's like 0.5 off PB. Viciously think about this pizza I'm about to go pick up. Wow, jelly. I just bumped my camera. I'm thinking viciously about this stir fry that my girlfriend is cooking right now. What are you hoping for Worlds placement? In 3 blind, I'd be cool with like 8th. That'd be sick if I got like 8th. Considering I'm like, I don't know, 15th on the psych sheet. Seven algs. 7, dude, 15 mean. What is happening? That was 2 alg corners, 5 alg edges. I'm really glad I didn't choke that. Yeah, this is wild. I think that's PB2, mean of 3, actually. Yeah, I've once gotten 3 7 algs in a row. That's never happening again. Dude, that scramble was 9-8. And I had a huge lockup and made a one move mistake. That's so unfortunate. Yeah, I literally fumbled the bag. That sucks. See you later, Blackbird. Oh well. That was a hard scramble. Yeah, very good AO5. And mean. That mean is PB2. That is super good. Oh, dude, 9 algs. That turning in corners was very cringe, but I'll take it. What is happening, dude? That was 10-9. Really nice cases. This cube is so good, dude. Dude, PBAO12 with a counting 21. I knew it was coming. I knew it was coming. Dude, oh my god. I was just saying PBAO12 is like super on the table. I can roll a 20. I have a counting 20 and 21 in this AO12. That is absurd. Wow. Oh my god! That was 9. I clutched up, dude. Holy shit, that is a huge drop. Let's go. Wow. Counting 21 is so sad, but we take it. I am not rolling that. The next solves are 15 and 16. But wow, that's sick. I was very careful to not mention the AO12 Taslin. It worked. Almost PB mean of 3. I mean, my PB mean of 3 is 1497, so not really. I would have needed like a 13 for PB mean of 3 instead of a 21. Dude, I am on fire. That was 10 algs. 10 to 9. Yeah, go to day 05. Oh, I got another 16 AO5. 1673. Sheesh, dude. Yeah. I almost messed up that LTCT. That had a RD float and like a RDB LTCT. Yeah, I almost messed it up. I was like, that one move in that LTCT felt wrong, and I was like, I'm pretty sure I'm supposed to do D prime, not D. Just the muscle memory saved me. Nice. This is very insane AO25 pace. I shouldn't have said that. Okay, that scramble was really bad, so that time is fine. That was 10. That was 11 to 10. Weird. That's a first. That's okay, you can have 2 DNFs. Whew. Nobody panic. Okay. horrible scramble, my god. Unfortunate. Dude, hard scrambles. For A100, it's 5 DNFs. It's like just top and bottom 5%, I think is the rule. Wait, top and bottom, yeah, 5% off of the top and bottom, yeah. So annoying, dude. I messed up an RFD elg and I just knew it. What is this case? That's annoying. That was the freaking solve, dude. I didn't even look. I didn't even look. My god. Why does this happen? I'm always freaking DNFing the last solve needed. Yeah, I don't think it would have been PB anyways. I was going too slow. What? Weird. Isn't the whole point of blind to not look? You got me. In case you're not joking, I was referring to like looking at the AO25 to see how many DNFs I had to roll. That was 8 to 7 edges. You were joking? Okay. I just wasn't sure. Yeah, triple DNF after that. Classic. Damn, dude. I'm losing it. Understandable, Taslin, understandable. Enjoy your pizza. I love LTCT.
Dude, 1734 AO12. It's pretty crazy. Rip. I knew it right when I did the last move. That was wrong. Alright, I'm gonna end soon. I gotta go eat. I'll go to 3130. Thank you, Stingrays. Yeah. Weird. $12-hour sum. Oh yeah. This next solve. I'll be doing 3-blind for half a day. I think it only counts the not DNFs, which is kind of stupid. That scramble was really gross. Alright, 2 more. I am getting an actual headache. What do you have to do to get faster at 3-blind, theoretically? Yeah, get better at exec, get better at memo. The fun thing is getting better at execution, which, like, literally just practice, you'll get better at execution. Makes it easier to memo because you don't have to hold on to it for as long. I did a bad pseudo swap option. Alright, last one. What? Huh. I think I remembered a visual 2 swap wrong. Oh well. PBO12 and PB2 mean. Let's go. Can't end on a DNF. I can't end on a solve. That always makes me want to keep going. Alright, I'm gonna raid somebody. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for slopping by. All raid player 5. Wow, cat stream. Let's go. End on a DNF to represent the imperfection of man, reasoning to go again next time. Exactly. That was exactly what I was thinking in my head, not saying out loud. W stream, thank you, Sigma. See you later, derp. Alright, thanks for watching. I'll be back tomorrow for more. Okie doke, bye.